when I graduated, a degree was a signal that you were ready for the workforce, right? It was a golden ticket. It was a golden ticket for most graduates at that time. Today, a university degree has a lot more noise around it, and I want to talk about that noise, right? It's still a signal of job readiness, but for many people, a credential, any type of credential from post-secondary education around the world has a lot more noise around it. It's why in many countries today, a large number of new graduates are underemployed, right? They're not only unemployed, but they're underemployed, meaning they're in jobs that don't even require a credential. And increasingly, a post-secondary credential around the world is a ticket to get any job, not just the high-paying, white-collar jobs that for most of our history, we thought that's what a credential post-high school actually meant in many, many countries. So today, I want to talk about why it's so much more critical about how somebody goes to college, rather than just the fact that they go, where they go, or even if they go, right? This how is becoming much more critical, because to too many students, they have a passive relationship with education, right? They walk in the door, they follow the syllabus, they go from class to class to class, they go from year to year, and they graduate with that credential, and they think, like I did 20 years ago, that that credential will provide them a job in the workforce. And the message that I have today, after spending the last couple of years not only with recent graduates, but with also employers, is that it's much more critical that you go to college in a certain way and that you have the certain amount of experiences in that time to succeed in the workplace of tomorrow. And what this requires us is to really rethink the passageway from education to the workforce, right? It's not that linear way where somebody would graduate with a degree, move into a job, probably stay in that occupation for the rest of their lives, in some cases stay with an employer for the rest of their lives, and then retire. Today, when students graduate from college or a university, I actually think we should give them a navigational chart, right? Because the world of tomorrow is literally a wide open seas, right? There are no pathways anymore. In many ways, there are no career pathways because careers are ever changing. And somebody needs to figure out how to navigate those pathways. And for the most part, I don't believe that today's education system necessarily provides students with that navigational know-how to figure out where they're going in their own careers.